Alright. I wanted to make more bus stories because I have a bunch, but some of them aren't long enough to make their own video about, so we're making like a bunch of putting all the ones that aren't long enough for their own video in this, probably. First off, one just happened yesterday, but it was like super short. Some fucking like 6th, 7th grade in front of me threatened to like throw up on me, bro. What the fuck? Bro threatened to... What the fuck? My bus is so fucked. I don't know who that kid is. But he like sits in front of me and then makes fun of me and calls me shit and threatened to throw up on me. That is not an insult, bro. Like, of all the insults I've ever got, first off, no. Second off, what the fuck? Alright, cool. There's that. Ooh. I'm trying to go in, like, chronological order, but I don't know when all these happened. So I guess for this next one, we're gonna go to, like, who I refer to as Headlamp. Nah, we're gonna get to him later. I'd like to go for the kids on the bus first. That sounded really bad. I'd like to talk about some of the kids on the bus. That still sounded really bad, but you know what I mean. The next one, I don't know who any of these kids' names are, even, by the way. So I have a few friends around me, right? I have 2 people behind me, both high schoolers. Me and them are good friends, right? And then I have the person who used to sit next to me, but got moved up one because my bus driver's punishment for you getting in trouble is moving you up. But so many kids had already gotten moved up that she legitimately could not move her up far enough. So the person in front of me got in trouble and got moved up one singular row, which is pretty good, actually, but I don't even know what she got in trouble for. I guarantee you it's not that bad. But yep. So she got in trouble. I don't know what to call her. She's just kind of cool. I guess. I don't know. She kind of bum. I don't know. We'll call her offensive because she says a lot of offensive shit. But she offends everyone equally. Yeah. So, we got that. And then, I don't know what to, high schooler 1 and high schooler 2, I don't know. I don't know what to call the others. They don't have much in terms of stories. It's mainly just me, offensive, and all the other people. So, fuck, who should I talk about next? We'll talk about this one chick. She's fucking, I don't know, second grade? First, second, third-ish grade, like, elementary school, like, bro, barely going to school, you know what I mean, like, yeah, child. She talks about how she kisses her boyfriend every day, which is a little bit weird to be doing and talking about. Well, you were in, like, 3rd grade, like, no one gives a shit, you were a 3rd grader. Yo, my alarm's going off, what the fuck? Oh, yo, okay, cool. Continuing now. She's a 3rd grader, bro. A 3rd grader. It's not that deep. Yeah. So that's one of the kids of all time on the bus. She got moved up too, by the way. Ooh, we'll talk about the girl that got kicked off my bus. Bro, she was wild. Like, she was on something, I swear. You know, she did actually vape. She was actually on something, to be fair. Like, out of all the kids to say she's on something, she was literally on something. She was weird as fuck. She drew, like, a dick on my window. Like, you know, like when, your window's all foggy and stuff, you can, like, draw with your finger on it. Yeah, she did that with the dick, and it stayed there for, like, months until I had to erase it, bro. It was there. It did not leave, which is really funny. Even after she got kicked off, her image lasted, for sure. Bro. So, her nickname, or what she prefers to go by, is much shorter than her real name. So, whenever the bus driver would get onto her, which is quite a bit, because she's kind of a bum. I think she actually got, like, expelled from school or something. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen her. But, got in big trouble with the bus driver. I guess got kicked off or something. Yo, every time she got in trouble, you'd hear the bus driver go, call her by her full name, like the long name, like not what she wants to be called by. And one day she goes, could you call me, and then says what she goes by. And the bus driver goes, well, I have it written down here what your name is, so if you want to go by something else, you gotta tell me. What the fuck? She just did tell you. Are you slow? Yo, why did she go, you gotta tell me if you want to be called something else. She did. You might be. She did. But yeah, that was the thing. Also, hacker. Also, that was the thing. Really funny, though. And I don't know what she did to get in trouble and get kicked off. I don't really care. She's kind of a bum anyway. I do not give a shit. Womp womp, motherfucker. Yeah, that's all about her. That's about all of her, because I can't think of anything else. Like, I legitimately cannot think of anything else that happened with her. Pretty fucking boring person past getting kicked off the bus, and if you'd like me to call you something different, you gotta tell me. Fuck you mean. We did tell you. Okay, we're gonna get into Headlight Guy now. So there's been several points this year where we've gotten a sub bus driver, right? This one time, morning bus driver, he only drove in the morning. First off, he was like 10 minutes late. But he was 10 minutes late. Which was like impressively late as a bus driver. Like, bro, 10 minutes late. But he was really 10 minutes late. So, that happened. I finally get on. The people, high schooler 1 and 2. Ooh. No. Just high schooler 2 got, missed the bus because she thought it arrived early. Arrived late. Which is really funny, too. So she just biked to school. This bus driver, I don't have a whole lot to say besides the fact that he took one wrong turn and wasted another 10 minutes. I mean, we got to school like 20 minutes late. Or 20 minutes later than usual. 20 to 30, yeah. And after that, I guess I just went back to class. But this guy had a fucking headlamp on. He didn't even have it on. Like, you know, there's like, not even, like those headlights you wear. Like, when it's dark, it's usually possibly even caving. But this guy had a headlight on. He didn't even turn it on either. He just wore it. That was not what you wear, bro. That shit was not it. That did not look good. Bro was not rocking that, to be fair. So, yep, that was one of the bus drivers of all time. So, he did not rock the headlamp. He did not look good with it. He was just like, he wasn't even old. He was just kind of scrawny. He was like thin and lanky, bro. Yeah, kind of. I was worried about like arriving and being tardy to class because he was so late, which is kind of funny too. So we got... Oh, that, one girl that talked about her boyfriend all the time also called me an... What is it? An oldie moldy naked mole rat. What does that mean? Is that an insult? Should I be offended? What does that mean? Oh, I'm missing someone. We're gonna talk about, who we're gonna refer to as pedo. Fuck you mean, team? There's 2 people. Alright, cool. So, this person, she actually gets called pedo on the bus, by the way. Which is pretty good, actually. Pretty good insult, for sure. Not even an insult, just like... So, apparently the year before... Apparently the year before, she showed some kid, like... a picture of, like, an actual, like, dick, bro. To some random-ass kid. And he was, like... Fuck, I don't know. I think... No, this is a different sub that this happened. I think this happened... Yeah, it happened with a sub. I don't think it was headlight sub, though, but... Showed a picture of a dick to some little kid. Really funny. I mean, not funny. I wasn't there, but, like... Funny to hear about later. Definitely funny to hear about later. And that's why they were called pedo and then their name. Which their name is not correct, by the way. Like, the name we called them by was incorrect, but it was just... Got messed up for like a day, and we just stuck with it. Because that's way funnier than calling them by their real name. Wait, who's next? So we got that down. Alright, we got headlight, bus driver down. I guess we're gonna go into, like, leprechaun now. We got names for everyone, by the way. Leprechaun. So, there were, like, points where my bus driver would just disappear for, like, 2 weeks straight. Like, I don't know where she went, she just despawned. And then gave us, like, a sub for a week. And it was the same sub. For the entire week. So, pretty good. This guy we're gonna refer to as... Leprechaun. Ooh, so Leprechaun was, as you could expect, like an old fat ginger. Like, an old, like, short, fat ginger. And he had this really, like, squeaky, like, cartoon voice. Like, but he sounded like he could have come out of, like, Mickey Mouse or something. He went, so every time he talked and got mad at someone, it was so funny. Because he just said, like, you could not keep, you could not keep him, or you could not keep a straight face when he talked, because he just fucking, here, let me, guys, chill out. No, that's not it, no. I can't do the voice, honestly. Bro, it was, like, almost squeakier than me. It was, like, a squeaky cartoon, like, squeakier than me voice, which is wild. Who knew that was possible? So, that happened. That guy was nuts. I don't know. He also sucked at driving. But the worst bus driver I ever had. Yeah, we'll get into him next. Also, no, one more thing. While the bus driver was, like, our bus driver, like, our actual bus driver, was showing leprechauns the routes, like, the routes to find the homes and shit. To get people home. We're just gonna say that. You know, as you do. Yeah, as you do. She got mad at something, right? She's trying to figure out what the kid did. And she walked back to, like, the back of the bus, right? Walked back, looked at me, and fucking gave the weirdest smirk. Like, she looked like she was trying to, like... Bro, I don't know. She looked like she was about to go... Like, our actual bus driver. She looked like she was about to go in and ask for my number. What was that? I don't know why she did that or what she was on. But she just, like, looked at me, tried to smirk, and walked away. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. That was not it, though, bro. That was not it. She was on some shit or something. I don't know. But this is the last bus driver, right? Now, I think this guy was, like, legit drunk. Like, driving the bus. So, fucking... This guy was terrible at driving. Like, to the point where he should not have gotten the position of a substitute bus driver. He was driving right. Normal path from getting me and my friends from the high school. After picking me up, like, first turn possible out of the high school, wrong turn. Second turn possible out of getting the high school, wrong turn. Third turn possible out of getting it from the high school, also wrong turn. Like, this guy had an impressively, like, low success rate on turns. Like, I don't know how you mess it up that many times. Bro gotta figure out how to drive or how to read, like, a route or something. I don't know. Like, he made, like, 5 wrong turns and also hit several curbs. And then after all that, turned around. Fuck, where the fuck was he going? He turned around and went back to the high school. He went back to the high school and now, I don't know if this is normal, but it was separated by car lane, like where you get picked up by cars, and then bus lane where you get picked up by the buses. He went back to the high school, I guess, to maybe reset, and went to the car lane. He went through the car lane. Bro really went through the car lane. Bro really went through the car lane. So, now also, it is really hard to exit the car lane as a bus. Why do I know? Because he made an illegal turn to leave the car lane. He made an illegal exit, like, past a very visible no exit sign to leave the exit of the bus. So that was one of the things of all time. Turned around, went back to the normal bus lane, because apparently he couldn't find his way back to the normal path from the car lane, which is, like, right next to the bus lane. You know, bad driving or something, I don't know. But that happened. Cool. That happened. He turned back, went on the normal path. Like, the normal path. And still, like, went back. So he went on the I worded that wrong. Went through the bus lane, hit another curb, like, leaving the bus lane, hit another curb, left, was on the normal path for, like, a good 5 minutes, right? No, by the way, my bus ride is probably from my house to, or from the high school to my house. We could give it a good, like, 10 minutes. 15 minutes. We'll go 15. Okay? It had been 20 minutes already. And we weren't, like, on the path yet. Like, and we were on 20 minutes. It had been 20 minutes, and we weren't on, like, the path yet. Barely. Which is impressively bad. Like, that's worse than 20 minutes late to, 20 minutes late to school. Eventually, he kind of got the right way. And then immediately messed it up after going the right way, finally. Immediately messed up. Like, frame one. Going the right way. Missing a kid's stop, by the way. Missing the little kid's stop. Which is also nuts. Like, they're a bunch of, like, preschoolers. Like, preschool or kindergarten level. He missed all of their stops. And then made another wrong turn after missing their stop. Passed that. Kept going. And eventually, one of the high schoolers went and tried to help him get back on the path. Crazy, the high schooler has to help this man find the way to their stops. And I was really upset about this, by the way, because, like, it was, like, a Wednesday night. What the fuck else am I doing on a Wednesday night rather than having fun watching a bus driver mess up this badly? Like, I was pissed that this high schooler helped him. Like, I did not want the high schooler to help bro. I was having fun watching bro fail. So, yeah, that happened. That was probably the best bus story. Probably the best bus story I have. I don't think I have any others, though. Yep, that's probably it. After this one, I'm just gonna, like, end the video or whatever. Because I do not think I have any other bus stories. Yeah, do I? There's, like, a few others, but I don't think they're good enough to make in the video, and I can't remember them fully. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna end the video there. As always, have a great day, and bye! Fuck, I can't keep doing that. My voice cracks too much. Whatever, bye.